Hello everyone! Today we're gonna break down Buzz, a mythic assassin who works as a lifeguard at Velociraptor Park and enforces the rules stricter than anyone else. Buzz can automatically charge his super near enemies, quickly pull himself toward them using a torpedo, and stun multiple opponents at once. In this guide, we'll talk about his attack, trait, super, gadgets, star powers, hypercharge, best build, suitable game modes, and top tips. Let's go! Buzz is a mythic brawler of the assassin class. He has medium-high health, high damage, high movement speed, and a very fast reload speed. Buzz's main drawback is the short range of his main attack. To deal maximum damage, he has to get almost right up to his opponents. His unique trait helps him with this. If an enemy is nearby, Buzz gradually charges his super, even without hitting them with attacks. In terms of playstyle, Buzz combines an assassin and a tank. He's capable of closing the distance suddenly, surviving incoming damage, and quickly eliminating a vulnerable target. Around Buzz is a special supercharge area. If an enemy brawler enters it, the bar starts to fill up gradually. The enemy can even be behind a wall or in a bush. Buzz doesn't necessarily need to see them. Thanks to this, the trait can be used to detect opponents. If the super starts charging near bushes, it means someone is inside. But this method of checking only works when the super isn't fully charged yet. Once it's fully charged, the indicator will no longer show the presence of an enemy. Summoned creatures usually don't charge Buzz's super, so a real opponent must be nearby for the ability to charge. Buzz blows his lifeguard whistle 5 times, releasing a series of sound waves in front of him. The attack travels in an arc from left to right and can hit multiple enemies at once. If all the waves hit a single target, Buzz deals very high damage, but due to the short range, it's important to choose the right moment to attack. You shouldn't go out into open space and try to hit a long-range brawler with basic attacks. It's better to use walls and bushes, wait for your super, and only then close the distance. Because of the arc shape of the attack, your movement direction also matters. Sometimes it's more advantageous to stand slightly to the side of the opponent so that more sound waves hit them. Buzz throws a torpedo float forward. If it latches onto an opponent or a wall, Buzz will quickly pull himself to the point of impact. When the torpedo hits an enemy, upon landing, Buzz stuns them and all nearby opponents. The duration of the stun depends on the throw distance. The further the torpedo travels, the longer the enemies will remain immobilized. The maximum duration is 1.5 seconds. If you use the super at point-blank range, the stun will be significantly shorter, so it's better to latch onto an opponent from maximum range whenever possible. The super can be used for more than just attacking. If Buzz finds himself in danger, the torpedo can be thrown at a wall to quickly move to a safe spot. It also helps to cover long distances, catch up to weakened enemies, or quickly return to the game mode objective. Before attacking, assess the opponent's health and ammo count. Even after stunning them, Buzz doesn't always have enough time to take out a tank or a brawler with a large health pool. The best targets are throwers, snipers, and other brawlers who don't fare well in close combat. You shouldn't latch onto an enemy standing next to their whole team if you don't have backup. After the stun wears off, Buzz can be taken out quickly. This gadget instantly fully charges Buzz's super, but the next torpedo throw won't be able to stun opponents. The gadget allows you to start an attack immediately without waiting for the automatic charge. It's especially useful at the start of a match when you need to quickly take a position, reach an important point, or unexpectedly attack a vulnerable opponent. It can also be used to escape over a wall, but because there's no stun, attacking a fully healthy enemy directly is dangerous. After being pulled in, they will be able to attack Buzz immediately. It's better to use the gadget for mobility or against a weakened target. After activation, Buzz can see all opponents hiding in bushes within his trait radius for 12 seconds. This gadget is especially useful on maps with a lot of grass. It allows you to detect an ambush in advance, safely check bushes, and see the direction of enemy movement. Unlike the standard supercharge indicator, the X-ray goggles show the exact position of the opponent. The gadget is well suited for showdown and closed maps in team modes. On open maps without bushes, it is almost useless. This star power increases the minimum stun duration of the super. When thrown from a short distance, the enemy will be stunned for about 1.1 seconds instead of 0.6 seconds. The maximum stun duration for long-range hits does not increase, however. This ability is useful on closed maps where Buzz often has to throw his torpedo from close range. It makes attacking more consistent and gives more time to deal damage. Eyes Sharp increases the super's auto-charge radius by 33%. The area expands from about 6 to 8 tiles. Thanks to this, Buzz starts charging his super even if he can't get right up to an opponent. The ability also improves enemy detection in bushes and buffs the X-ray Shades gadget. For most maps, this is a more versatile passive, as it helps get your super more often and apply pressure more safely. When Hypercharge is activated, Buzz's speed increases by 20%, damage by 5%, and his shield reduces incoming damage by 5%. The main buff goes to his super. If the torpedo hits a wall, the super instantly recharges. While the Hypercharge is active, Buzz can grapple onto walls several times in a row and move quickly across the map. This allows him to sharply change direction, dodge attacks, and close in on opponents unexpectedly. But if the torpedo hits an enemy, the super won't recharge, so to pull off a chain of dashes, you need to specifically aim for walls, and only use the final torpedo on an opponent. Don't just throw your first torpedo at an enemy right away. Use the walls first to increase your mobility, take up a favorable position, or approach from an unexpected angle. You can fly between obstacles several times, and then finish the combo by hitting your intended target. The Hypercharge also helps you quickly get back to the ball, the zone, or the gems. On open maps, its potential is lower because you absolutely need walls to recharge your super. For most modes, the following build will work well. For the Gadget, we'll take Spare Float, and for the Star Power, Eagle Eye. For gear, use Damage and Shield. Buzz has high melee damage and a very fast reload speed. He can charge his super just by being near enemies, even if they are hidden behind walls. His torpedoes allow him to quickly cover large distances, attack vulnerable brawlers, and escape dangerous situations. The stun makes opponents practically defenseless and often guarantees Buzz a few hits. He also performs well on closed maps with bushes, where it's harder for enemies to keep a safe distance. Buzz's main attack has a very short range. Without his super, it's difficult for him to get close to snipers or other long-range brawlers. If a torpedo misses, Buzz might be left without a way to initiate an attack or retreat. He also struggles against tanks and brawlers who can survive the stun and quickly deal counter damage. On open maps, opponents can see the super being prepared and can dodge the torpedo. Some abilities also protect enemies from being stunned or prevent Buzz from interrupting their movement. Brawl Ball is one of the best modes for Buzz. His super allows him to quickly reach the player with the ball, stun them, and disrupt their attack. Buzz can also grapple onto walls to change positions faster, or appear near the goal. During his Hypercharge, he's capable of moving between obstacles several times in a row and creating chaos in the opponent's defense. But Buzz himself shouldn't waste all his ammo before picking up the ball. You'll need at least one charge to pass or shoot at the goal. In Hot Zone, Buzz can automatically charge his super near opponents who are on the point. After charging up, he can dive in, stun several enemies at once, and give his team the opportunity to take the zone. His high health pull helps him hold his position for a while. It's better to choose maps with walls near the point so you can approach safely and use your Hypercharge. In Gem Grab, Buzz is great at hunting down the enemy gem carrier. He can quickly grapple onto them, stun them, and grab the dropped gems. His trait also helps him control the center, since there are almost always opponents near the mine. It's dangerous for Buzz himself to carry a lot of gems. To play effectively, he has to close the distance with enemies quickly, so it's better to protect the main gem carrier. In Knockout, Buzz is strong on closed maps. He can gradually charge his super behind a wall, and then pick a vulnerable target and quickly eliminate them. Buzz plays especially well against throwers and snipers, but a missed super here is very dangerous. If the torpedo misses or Buzz grapples onto the entire enemy team, there won't be a second chance until the next round. In Bounty, Buzz can attack long-range brawlers and disrupt their safe play behind walls. However, every death gives stars to the enemies, so you can't constantly make risky dashes. It's better to wait for your super to fully charge, pick a lone or weakened target, and prepare an escape route and advance. In Heist, Buzz is useful thanks to his mobility and high close-range damage. He can quickly reach the safe by jumping between walls using his Hypercharge. Buzz is also capable of catching enemy brawlers who are trying to attack your team's safe, but without the ability to freely approach the safe, his effectiveness decreases. He works best on closed maps with several convenient walls. In Solo Showdown, Buzz makes good use of bushes and walls. His trait helps him spot hidden opponents, and his X-ray goggles completely reveal their position. His super allows him to quickly finish off weakened enemies or escape from a dangerous opponent, and attacking tanks with a lot of power cubes is extremely risky. In Duo Showdown, Buzz is stronger because a teammate can deal damage to a stun target. Use the Supercharge indicator to check bushes. Try to throw your torpedo from a long distance to increase the stun duration. Don't attack a tank if you are not sure you can destroy it before the stun wears off. If the fight is going poorly, use your super to grapple onto a wall and retreat. After using the backup float, remember that there will be no stun. On maps with bushes, activate your X-ray shades before entering a dangerous area. During your Hypercharge, grapple onto walls first and only use your final super to attack the opponent. Do not use your torpedo into the center of the entire enemy team without support from your allies. Keep an eye on the enemy's ammo. If they have used up all their attacks, that is the best moment to make a move. Buzz is part of the Velociraptors trio along with Doug and Pearl. He works as a lifeguard and makes sure everyone follows the rules at the water attractions. Judging by the miniseries The Pool, Pure Strikes, Buzz is Pearl's boss. Initially, his class was called Lifeguard Assassin, but it was later changed to just Assassin. The old name was a funny contradiction. Buzz was considered both an assassin and a lifeguard at the same time. In terms of mechanics, he really does combine the features of a tank and an assassin. His super is similar to Gene's ability, but it works in reverse. Gene pulls an opponent towards himself, while Buzz pulls himself towards the target. Buzz became the first brawler to automatically charge his super while near enemies. His English title, Born Bad Buzz, is a reference to the Born Bad Buzz skin. Buzz is voiced by American actor Joshua Gordy. In one of the Bad Random songs, there is a hint that Buzz and Mr. P are or used to be friends. Buzz is a mobile assassin who is especially strong on closed maps. He is capable of automatically charging his super near enemies, quickly closing the distance, and depriving the opponent of the ability to retaliate thanks to his stun. To play Buzz well, you need to choose your target correctly, keep an eye on the torpedo's range, and not use your super aimlessly for retreating. He shines best in Brawl Ball, Hot Zone, Gem Grab, and Knockout. And what do you think of Buzz? Which build do you use most often? Let me know in the comments. And if this guide was helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our Telegram channel. The name is on the screen. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good luck in your battles, and see you in the next video.